Shalom and welcome to 2 Minutes of Torah. This year is entitled Har Habayit, number 55, the position of Rav Dov Lior. Rav Dov Lior is a major figure, one of the great outstanding products of Merkaz Harav, very close to Rav Yehuda Kook from many decades ago, Rav Kiryat Arba till recently. I think he's still maybe unofficially be the Rav. He moved to Yerushalayim recently, and one of the senior rabbis in the Tilami world. So what does he say about this? So there's a beautiful little pamphlet, a mini sefer put out recently from Ram, a Rebbe in the yeshiva Hez there in Tzfat, called the Shechna Tidrashu Vata Shama, beautiful name. And in the Haskama, that probation, in the beginning of the sefer, some words from Rav Dov Lior, and I think one should listen to them and take them to heart. He writes the following. He says, this is one of the great topics, if not the greatest and most important topic of the generation that we should be involved in. And kol hakavod to the author of being involved in this, bringing this to the public. Then he says, sometimes you can have topics that are at the height of the world, the most important topics that need to be dealt with. And what happens? Mezalzel, and you have people, great people, being mezalzel, discarding them, not treating them with the respect they deserve. Kimo, just like the Tkufa Shelifnei Melchemet Haolam Hashneah, before World War II, Hayu Shenagdul Aliyah La'aretz. So many people were against it. Stay in Europe. Don't leave. Don't go to Israel. Great people. And even today, you have people who have resistance to any connection to Har Habayit. He says one of the great mitzvahs of our times is people mezazel. He says the Chazal already speak about such a concept. They can have topics that are the most important, essential topics, and you have people, masses, great people, rejecting it, not being involved in it. And then he goes on to say, the Ramban says, in the time of David, there was a punishment, catastrophe for the people. Why? According to the Ramban, because the people were not involved in building up the Mikdash properly. Okay? And he says that it could be that over here, the Jewish people have not been involved for 50 years in this topic. Many great leaders, all they have done is just push people away. Who knows if Hashem is bringing magefot, tragedies and terror upon us, just like he did a few thousand years ago in David's era, when David was excited about building it, but everyone else was not. And maybe we're getting it here as well. Of course, without a Navi, you can't say 100% why we have different kinds of punishments in Klal Yisrael today. But Rav Lior says you already have precedent for the Jewish people being punished for not pursuing the topic. And here, we're not just not pursuing it, but so many great people, holy people, are rejecting it. Stay away. Give it back to the Arabs. Don't go up. As opposed to researching and seeing, can we figure out a way to go up? One last point, he says, Lo ra'iti basisachati nikuv misnagdim ela rak chashashot. I don't see any good halachic arguments, only fears. Maybe this is going to happen, maybe that's going to happen. And he says this little sefer of the Shechem Tidrashu did a wonderful job answering up each one of the challenges to going up to Har Habayit. He wishes the author Hatzlacha Rabbah. So these to me are crucial points from Rav Dov Lior on this very holy topic. Shalom.